our craquelin with a chocolate ganache filling and strawberry cream. So we need four things here. We need choux paste, we need the craquelin, we need the ganache, and we need the strawberry cream. Now the ganache needs to firm up, so that's going to take time. And the craquelin needs to freeze to also firm up, so that's also going to take time. So we need to do those two components first. So throughout this whole process, we are going to need some water and margarine in a pot. That's going to be the start of our choux paste. Then we're going to add some flour and salt to that, and an egg. Then we're going to need some chocolate and some cream for the ganache. We're going to need some cream with a little berry essence and some food coloring and our strawberry dessert topping for the strawberry cream mixture. And then we're going to need some sugar and flour and margarine for our craquelin topping. So step one is the chocolate ganache. So I've got some small chocolate pieces over here, some chocolate discs. And now I'm just going to add my warm cream over it. So I just put the cream in the microwave for about a minute so it can simmer. And now all I have to do is just stir the chocolate in the cream until it is all just melted and smooth. As you can see, my chocolate is now fully melted, nice and dark. So I'm going to put this in the refrigerator with some cling wrap until it is firm and I need to use it later. Next, we're going to blend the butter, flour and sugar for the craquelin, which is basically a biscuit topping. So when we are done beating our flour sugar mixture, we need to just push it together into a little bolletjie and just work it a little bit. It's a very small amount that we're working with because we're making a very thin layer. All right. So we're going to roll this out. So let's get it into a shape that's going to be easy to roll out. And we want it to be not too thick, not too thin. So this is going to be easy to roll out for us. We place it between two layers of silicone paper. And then we're just going to flatten, turn, because you see I want disc that's about this big. Let's see, this is about a millimeter thick, so that's exactly what we're looking for. And I'm going to see 1, 2, 3, 4. I should get about 4 nice discs out of this. And this is what I'm hoping for because we're making a very small batch. I think there'll be about 4 choux puffs coming out. So I'm going to need about 4 discs. So now this is going to go into the freezer until it's nice and firm and we're ready to use it. So now we can finally make the choux component. So I've got my water and my margarine in here and I'm just going to let the water heat up with the margarine until it is melted. You can see that my margarine has melted and my water is starting to boil. As soon as my water boils nice and fast, the way it is doing now, I can take it off the heat and I can throw in all of my flour mixture. So once all my flour is in, I can just stir it until it forms a ball and pulls away from the sides. See, now I've got my ball and it's pulling away from the side, so I can put it back on the heat for about 2 to 3 minutes. Until it forms a foam at the bottom of my pot and the mixture has dried out a little bit more. Okay, so now I'm going to transfer it into a bowl so it can cool down before I can add my egg. When your choux paste is cool to the touch, it doesn't burn your finger anymore and there's no more steam coming out, then you can start adding your beaten egg. Now when you add the first bit and start mixing, it's quite difficult. It looks like it's never going to come together, but eventually it does. Now we can add a little bit more egg. We do not add all the egg at once. Number one, it will be very difficult to mix. And number two, we might not need all of the eggs because we don't want our mixture to be too stiff or too runny. And each egg has its own unique moisture content based on the age of the egg. Now we can add a little bit more. There's almost nothing left of my egg. Alright, so as you can see, our pastry is a nice drop consistency now. It makes a nice V when it falls, and it is smooth and glossy. So this little bit is not going to get added. Now I need to transfer this choux paste to my piping bag. So I'm going to use my scraper. I've got my piping bag standing in a nice solid glass, so it stays open for me. Scrape out all of your dough, you're going to need all of it. It's a very small mixture we're making. Here I have a pattern. I made myself a template so I know exactly how big to pipe each of my little choux balls. Get a nice firm twist, and we push with these 4 fingers at the back. So let's start push, 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 push until it is as big as this dot, nice and high. There we go, give it a swirl. Another one, you see we're leaving a big space in between these. Nice swirl. Looks like we might be able to get a 5th one out. I was hoping for 4. So 5th is a bonus. Maybe a 6th one, if we squeeze really well. There we go. So we ended up getting 6 little choux puffs out. So here is my frozen cookie dough. See, it peels nicely off the paper without having to spray and cook it. And here's my cookie platter. So I've got 6, but I doubt I will get 6 little ones out of here, but my goal was 4, so I'll be happy with 4. Just do them close together. Maybe we get lucky. Okay, 5 it is. No, it's 6. Ha! We made it. We got 6 out. Okay, so now we're just carefully going to lift off the batter around here. Not the batter, the dough. Carefully lift it up with your palette knife and place it right on top of your little choux puff. There we go. Alright, so now this is going to go into the oven at 200 degrees for 15 minutes, and then we're going to turn it down to 180 for another 15 to 20 minutes. So now I'm going to beat my cream with my berry essence and red food coloring, and then I'm going to fold in my strawberry puree. So here's my whipped cream, nice and baby pink, and here comes my strawberry dessert topping or puree or coulis, or whatever fancy term you want to give it. And now I'm just going to fold this in. Alright, and now this can just be placed in the refrigerator until we're ready to use it. Just came out of the oven, they're nice and golden brown. So now I'm just going to have to cut the top off so that they can cool down and breathe. And we can get our filling in. There we go. And it's got a nice big hollow pocket there that we're going to put our filling in. Okay, so we're going to start by putting a little bit of our chocolate ganache at the bottom. So we a little bit of a blobby in there. Another little blobby in there. Now we're going to fill up the rest with our strawberry cream, so we have a nice bright product. There we go. And then we can make it look pretty with a few golden balls on it. And we can put a little flower there. We can also use the lid. And there we have our cute little choux craquelin.